Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Scott Martin. A Monroe County couple is behind bars tonight after being charged with 1 count of child endangerment. Just last week, the Sheriff's Department arrested the two for possession of methamphetamine. After being tested by the Department of Human Services, it turns out the drugs had gotten into their child's system. Our Quentin Smith joins us live in the studio with more. Quentin.
Scott, Sheriff Cantrell acknowledges the seriousness of this crime and all child endangerment crimes. But unfortunately, he says these types of crimes are starting to occur more often than he'd like.
Well, it's child abuse. I mean, that's just child abuse, child endangerment. It's just a bad situation for that little fella. And we want to take care of that part and make them pay for what they're doing.
Brianna Gray and Jeremy Fleury are indeed paying the price for making a costly mistake. The couple is sitting behind bars at the Monroe County Jail after exposing their 5-year-old son to methamphetamine.
Why would you want to do something to somebody like that that's innocent, you know, that can't stand up for itself or say no to drugs or whatever? But you know, these people that are on drugs, they don't really care. I've come to the fact they act like they love their children, but if they love their children, they wouldn't be doing drugs to begin with, and they sure wouldn't be exposing their children to it.
The charges come just days after Fleury and Gray were arrested for being in possession of meth inside their home.
We get DHS involved, and of course we ask them to test and to make sure that, you know, the child does have drugs in his body, and if it comes back positive, then we bring charges against the parents.
But sadly enough, Sheriff Cecil Cantrell admits these types of crimes are happening more often. And now, with this recent incident, he wants to be a voice for those who are victims to child endangerment crimes.
Anytime you put anybody in harm's way, or in a physical way, or even like this, that's child endangerment. That's like if you do not put your child in the correct booster seat, that's child endangerment, and you can be charged with that.
Cantrell says these types of incidents can scar a child for life, and it's something he doesn't take lightly. You're
talking about a major jail time, and you're talking about a high penalty and fines also. So I mean, this is something that's really, really serious. It's a situation that a little child shouldn't have to be going through. And like I say, we're speaking out for that little child.
Now, the 5-year-old who was involved in this case remains in the hands of DHS, and he's currently being treated to get those drugs out of his system. Scott, back to you.